What is good, my Christmas Tide people? What is good, my Rags and Fitness people, my Rags and Fitness folks, my Rags and Fitness fam? It is your man Rags, back off up in this thing. When I tell you I'm up in it, I'm talking about I'm knee deep, all the way off up in it. If I'm a weight loss journey, people, keep God first, extremely important. Keep your head to the sky and shake all of the haters off. We're gonna let it play for a long time today. If I'm a Christmas Tide football fan, can I please get a roll tide roll, baby? Hey man, I'm having a great time today. Ladies and gentlemen, yes sir. Old Rags is having a beautiful time today. Why? You see that, don't you? You see it, don't you? We're smoking cigars. Now you know old Rags ain't a big smoker. For all of my people that's been following Rags, I love you to death. For all of my people that just may be tuning in, all my great Alabama football fans, even my Tennessee fans, hey, all of you, tune in to Rags, hit the like button, subscribe button, share button, man. Hey, we're gonna be doing this for a long time. Solo dolo, old Rags. I love it. I love it. Guys. Today, we're going to be here discussing my Alabama Christmas Tide football team and those old volunteers. Now, volunteers, I want to take a hat off to you. I want to put a disclaimer out there. I'm not one of them big guys that call you all kinds of names and all of that. I do make fun of the coon tick, blue tick dog, hound dog, whatever it is. But hey, man, it's all in fun. I got some guys that watch me, there's volunteers, and hey, man, they're even cooler than some of these Alabama people that come in and talk to me and visit me. But hey, I love my Alabama Christmas Tide people, majority of you anyway. Hey, man, we are here to celebrate today. As you can see, today is a celebration day. It's the third Saturday in October. October's about to be over with, guys, and hopefully we can finish this month off strong, finish it off the right way. Guys, before we get to talk about this, I know we can nitpick, we can talk bad, we can say all the negative thing about the coaching, the play calling, the players, Melrose holding the ball too long. But with all of that being said, no matter what you say, we still won the game. And at the end of the day, that's all that counts, man. Hey, I've heard people saying that Alabama can't cover the spread. They can't cover the spread. Hey, man, nothing that what these teams have done show me, man, we covered the spread and we annihilated the spread today, guys. Hey, man, that's an Alabama team that I've been cheering for forever. And I never give up on them because I know that they have it in them. And I know that they can beat a team worse than they beat Tennessee today. But it's not about how many points you beat the team by. It's about how you show that you can win the game. And they showed it by being resilient. We're talking about this Alabama Christmas team, Alabama Christmas Tide team, the 2023 team. They showed resiliency. Now, this is my opinion, and my opinion only. If you don't agree with it, hey, you can take it up with yourself because I don't have the time to listen to it. I'm a busy man. But what I would say is, man, I am proud of this football team, man. We didn't have this many penalties today. We had maybe one or two, man. But the tide was kind of turned today. Tennessee was the team that had the most penalties in the second half, right? They kind of unwind, man. They was dominating first half, right? But we came out second half and we showed. And this is the type of team that I like. We showed that we can bounce back. It's about being resilient, guys. And I love every piece of it, every moment of it. This is the type of team that I love to get behind, right? I'm not looking at all the stuff that they did wrong. I'm looking at the things that they did right. And the things that they did right outweigh the things that they did wrong, and they actually won the football game. It's like a boxing match, guys. These guys filled out. They was filling out the Tennessee Volunteers first half. They went in the locker room. Mr. Tommy the Bees Knees Reeves, he got in there. He called a great game second half. Offensive line blocked great. Running game came out good. Milroe came out with a missile. Hey, man. Hey, Mr. Kevin, the real deal still. I love what you did. Defensive line, you did your job. Linebacker, scoop and score. You did what you were supposed to do. This is what I'm talking about. This is Rags Alabama football team. This is what I've been going against everybody when they have all the negative naysay to say. They say, hey man, but listen, we can't beat a good Tennessee team if we don't do this. But I know that we're going to play up to our competition when the time comes, right? Because we was a 21 dog. Overdog, not underdog. Arkansas was a 20-point dog last week, and we couldn't cover the spread, and everybody went crazy. Oh, man. You would have thought Alabama lost the game by what a lot of these people were saying out here. But guess what? This week, we played against what was supposed to be a powerful Tennessee team, right? And they came out playing pretty good. Joe Milton and that squirrel, that Tennessee, that hunting dog, that blue coon, they be hunting squirrels and stuff like that in rabbit. That squirrel that they got out there on that team, man, he played a pretty nice football game first half. But not so fast, my friend. That squirrel, I guess he went back and went to get him some nuts, and he was done for the day. He got him enough nuts. He went and hibernated. He was done. Because come second half, man, we dominated. Defense all over the field. Special teams all over the field. Man, offense all over the field, man. I got to tell you this, man. I'm so proud of this football team, man. I can talk about them all day long, man. We had our guy, Jalen Milroe. Let's go in here and let's look up some things real quick, right? This is beautiful, guys. This is beautiful. We got the computer up, guys. And let's go to schedule real quick. Man, guys, we got revenge on this team, man. Last year, as you guys know, we went to Neyland Stadium, old Rocky Top, man, and they got us. I mean, they're still throwing flags. I think there's some refs still out there on the field in Neyland Stadium, and they are still throwing flags right now, guys. It was horrible, man. This year they didn't throw as many flags. They kind of let us play, right? Let's look at this passing yards, right? Joe Milton had the most passing yards. He had 271 passing yards, 2 touchdowns. He didn't have a turnover. Jalen Milroe, he had 200 yards, right? He went 14 for 21. He missed 7 passes. That ain't too bad, guys. 2 touchdowns and an interception. Now, we all know that interception was the ball that bounced off Mr. Jermaine Jermaine Burton. This is not the producer rapper. We're talking about the football player, Jermaine Burton. It bounced off the shoulder, right, and went into the guy's hand. That's not really Jermaine's fault. That was just a freak play, right? Let's look at the rushing game, and this way right here, this is what turned it around right here, guys. You had Joe Milton was the leading rusher for Tennessee with 59 yards. You had Jason McClellan, which was the leading rusher for us with 27 carries, man, 115 yards and a touchdown. He turned this game around for us, man. Isaiah Bunn was the leading receiver with 3 receptions, 77 yards, 1 touchdown. That's a pretty good average right there. Mr. Burton pretty much was right behind him, guys. So this is great, man. Right now, as far as the West goes, Alabama is the lead right now. Overall, we're 7-1. In the conference, we're 5-0, right? How good can that be, right? I know we have a lot of bad things to say about this Alabama team, guys, but right now we are standing at the top of the West, right? And right now on the East side, old Georgia Bulldogs is standing on top of the East, right? So it's looking like we're going to a crash course right now. I don't know, because LSU is still lurking out there, right? Ole Miss, Texas A&M going down, Mississippi State, Auburn, Arkansas is at the bottom of the barrel. They haven't won a game yet, guys. So let's go down and let's see something real quick. The spread today was 8.5 points, according to ESPN. We beat these guys by 2 touchdowns, guys. We beat them by 14 points. A lot of people didn't expect that. Even a lot of Alabama fans. Now, I've heard a lot of Alabama fans crying. I know they probably was crying the first half. They probably turned it. And that's because they always want to know the outcome and they can't trust the process. But when you trust the process, sometimes when you believe in yourself, guys, this is what happens right here. It's a big turning around. It's called being resilient. You bounce back. And sometimes you can bounce back right when you're supposed to. And you win the game. And you win it decisively, guys. Hey, Rocky Top, you played a good game today. And I want to thank you, Rocky Top, Tennessee, for playing us the way that you played us. You giving us a test, right? Those are the teams that win. Those are the people that win in life, are the people that's being tested, right? You can go through life all your life and want to go through the easy way, right? But if you're not being tested, you don't know what you can do at that point in time to when you need to crawl out of a point to where you're down and you need to get back up. But when you're down and you can get back up and you've been tested over and over and over again, guys. That's when you know that you a winner in life, boy. And I tell you something, man. My Crimson Tide football team, they are winners, man. They are winners no matter what you say, no matter what you do. Now, let's talk about some more things that we got going on. Let's look at Alabama real quick. 7-1, like I said, overall, 5-0 in the conference. If you guys don't watch Alabama football as much, we're 7-1 because we lost to a Texas team early in the season, a little bit more put together than us. They had an established quarterback, stuff like that. We was trying to get things going, right? First year quarterback for us. Hey guys, ever since that game, we've went, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've won 6 games after that, guys. So this next up and coming week, we're gonna have an off week, guys. We're gonna have an off week. We're not gonna be playing on the 28th, right? We're not gonna be playing on the 28th. We're gonna get an off week. We got LSU next. Guys, this is where it's gonna be at right here. This is when we gotta dig in, right? We gotta dig in and we gotta get at Jaden Daniels, Neighbors, and all of these guys. We got to put a fix around Mr. Harold Perkins. We cannot let him get back there to our guy. This is when we're gonna see. We're gonna enjoy these cigars. We're gonna enjoy these cigars for 24 hours, right? And we're gonna come back next week. We're gonna practice. Get ready for this tough LSU team. I'm pretty sure LSU, I haven't looked at their schedule. I'm pretty sure they have an off week because usually it's always like that. When we have one, they have one, because this is the battle of the Titans right here, right? And this is gonna be the game, man, that, hey man, this is gonna be the one that bring it home for us, I believe, man. We're gonna be playing at home in Bryant-Denny Stadium again. Bryant-Denny Stadium, I meant to say, guys. We're gonna be playing there again this week. Guys, you did a great job, crowd. I wanna give you guys a round of applause. I want to give that Alabama, Bryant-Denny Stadium right now a round of applause because you guys got loud when you needed to get loud. And next week we need to get louder than loud can get. We need to raise the decibels in that stadium to the point to where we go off the Richter scale, baby. We need to cause an earthquake. That's what we need to do in Bryant-Denny Stadium next week, guys. Not next week, but week after this. So check this out, guys. Okay, so we got a bye week, right? Then after that, we have the LSU, them old guys down there, them old purple and yellow Tigers down there in the Bayou, down there in Baton Rouge. We got them guys on November the 4th, right? You come around, Veterans Day. Salute to all my veterans. We're gonna go to Kentucky on Veterans Day, 11/11. That's a great number right there. We all love that. Synchronicities, right? 11/11, Kentucky. Hopefully that means something good. We're gonna do something great when we go over to the Bluegrass State. Bars, right? After that, we come back home. We got Chattanooga. Old Rags might be in the building that week, ladies and gentlemen. Cheap tickets. Old Rags can get a cheap thrill. You gotta love it, man. Hey, so we got Chattanooga. Chattown is what I like to call them. Tennessee. Hey, maybe they can get revenge for you, Tennessee. Or maybe we'll just do them a little bit worse than what we did to you guys. Tyler Buckner, buckle your seatbelt up. Maybe you can get in that game. All right, guys. Then after that, we have a huge game against them fighting Hugh Freezes. Now, let me tell you something now, Alabama football, Crimson Tide fan base now. Listen, now, those guys are not going to back up because they're going to be flying all over the ball. And guess what? We got to go down to the old barn. And they would love to throw toilet paper and on Toomer's corner and rush the field and tear the goalpost down because they're not used to beating us. They're little brother, little sister, little cousin, little something, whatever you want to call them. That's what they are to us, right? They can't sit up and smoke a cigar the way that we do. But they're going to be coming out and they're going to be full steam ahead trying to get us and knock us straight up off the ball. So we got to do what we got to do to handle that Auburn team. So guys, let's do a rundown again real quick. Off week, right? After the off week, we got LSU, right? We got Kentucky, right? We got Chattanooga, and then we got Auburn. Guys, every last one of those games are slow down. Winnable games, man. Every last one of them is winnable games, man, and we can do it. But guys, we must stick behind this team. Now, we have sat down, we have scratched and scuffed and did everything we can for a win. But that's the Alabama way. Hey, was you born in Alabama? I was. And I know everything that I've gotten. Wow, they're shooting fireworks at me. Wow, can you hear that? I thought they were shooting at Old Rags, and I was about to pull the chopper out and go chopper city on them. But Old Rags didn't do that because I don't want to go to jail. But, prison. But, guess what? Old Rags got the 7.62 by 39. Don't make me pull it out and don't make me get nasty with it. But here we go again, guys. Like I said, man, we must sit up here and we must root for these guys, man, through it all. We have scuffed and scratched. Like I said before, we're from Alabama, man. We're used to getting things out the mud, getting it the hard way, guys. That's the way we do it. It's no other way. And it's the better way. Because at the end of it all, you can sit back, man, and you can smoke cigars, man, and feel good about everything that's going on. Guys, you hear those fireworks out there? My kids is out there right now. It's a church down the street, and they're blowing the whole neighborhood up, guys. It's beautiful out there right now. I can see out the window. Can you hear it? Sound like a war zone. And Old Rags almost like to have PTSD and grabbed that chopper and went crazy. Chopper City in the ghetto. Hey, but guys, like I said before, man, I'm loving life right now, man. It's great. My team can cover the spread, right? And they can do it in great fashion. They might not do it the way you want it. Hey, they did it. I also heard some people say before, man, I say, hey, man, this defense, they bend, but they don't break, right? And I heard some people say, yeah, but I don't like that. It don't matter what you like. As long as they doing it and getting it done, they ain't got to do it your way, but they doing it the way that it need to be done, guys. And I love it. You hear the fireworks going off? Listen. Guys, that is for us right now. Roll, Tide, roll. We're smoking cigars. They're shooting fireworks out there right now, guys. It's a celebration going on in the United States today. Because America team, we have just won the big game today for us. The huge game that comes in 2 weeks. Not next week is an off week. We got them next the week after that, guys. Guys, we're gonna be probably doing some more giveaways, man. We're gonna turn Rags channel back up again. Rags been kind of putting videos out here and there, guys. We're gonna probably get a schedule, start back doing it the right way. Rags got a lot going on, man, but I want to stay tuned with my loyal people that comes back and visit Rags, man, and you know, that's been keeping in touch with Rags, man. And now we got something to celebrate, guys. So take your 24 hours, man. Get your Cuban, man, fired up. Rags don't smoke, but I'm gonna have one just to sit in my mouth and just sit up and watch Sports Center all night long, guys. Rags don't smoke, Rags don't drink, Rags don't do none of that. Give me a good cup of ice water and let me put this right here in my mouth and just act like I'm doing it, guys. And everything's gonna be all right. Guys, remember to always keep God first, man. Keep God first, man. You will excel. Remember, man, when you're down and out in life, man, remember, man, to keep God, because God gonna get you out of that, man. You can be resilient. Right when things don't look the way that it's supposed to look, and that's when God always come through. Right? That's when he always come through and he just do what God do. Bars. Because God gonna always God, right? I'm gonna tell you that right now. Whether you believe in it, whether you don't, God is gonna always be God. Guys, if you feel down like you have no hope, you need somebody to talk to, man, find you some hotlines to talk to. Hit Old Rags in the comment section, man. Let's talk about it, man. Because like I said before, when we think it's all done and all gone, all you got to do is say a good prayer to the old Lord above, and he gonna get you through, man. Expect the unexpected in your life, man. Expect the unexpected with a lot of things that's going on, especially when you got faith. You're being faithful. You're doing what you're supposed to do in life, man. You're doing right by your kids, your family, your wives, your husbands, man, whatever it's got to be, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you might feel alone. You might not feel like you got no friends here, but God has placed you in a place where you need to be right now for a reason. So that's what I always tell you. Keep God first, man, and we're going to all get to that spot to where we supposed to be, and that's the head, right? The tail will become the head, right? And God will prepare your table right in front of your enemies. So hey guys, with all of that being said, man, Old Rags has got to get out of here because I got some cigar smoking to do. Hey man, It's been a beautiful day today. Guys, we're going to keep this train rolling, man, and we might just sneak into some things and do some things that everybody thought was impossible. With all of that being said, I know you don't want me to go, but I must get out of here. You hear that? They're still shooting fireworks. They're asking for old rags to come out there because they want to see me. Oh, man, I love you to death. And I must tell you one more thing. With all that being said, baby, roll tide, roll, baby! I'm out of here already. Yeah.